A couple episodes ago, I talked about how I lost a run related to the boys' axe. Well, this time, I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to do it right. Yes, I've had a lot of people asking me, hey, what's the best run to do 5-cell mode? What's the best run to do any cell mode? And let me tell you, it's this one. And you will see why pretty soon. So, we got Boys Axe unlocked, Vampirism for a little extra healing because I'm not going to be able to use stuff like Frenzy and... Ooh, nice. Adrenaline with a ranged weapon. And Infantry Grenade, which hopefully I'll be able to get some form of poison on. And then it's just... This is just going to be, like, a crazy huge amount of damage. Come on, really? If you're teleporting around like that, I can't really see exactly where I'm going. Alright, the survivability is actually is still not too terrible just because I will be able to get a lot of potion charges a little bit later into the run, especially if I am not hitting up the hardest areas possible. Or maybe even if I am. We are lacking a lot of arbiters. The arbiter game has been decreased by quite a bit as of right now. So one of the major counters to this type of build, nice, has been... I was so close. And then yeah. I mean, look, I've already been hit. It's not like embarrassment compounds over time. You just get the one hit of it, and then it's done. All right. And yeah, I do think that since there are no longer bombers in the toxic sewers, there are also no longer bombers in the toxic sewers. There's also no longer arbiters because arbiters have been taken out from BS. That's what I'm looking for. Been taken out from pretty much everywhere. So I'm gonna go hit up that area. It should be much more pleasant. Nice. Do need to get a second axe here because this, well, much like you get with a lot of, this is a nice elite. Much like you get with a lot of different weapons that you can cast instantly, it really shines when you have two of them at once and you're throwing them both down at the same time. Let's take this for a little bit of extra damage, or health. A little bit of extra damage I can take. And in fact, I can go even farther than this and get double ammunition. But the thing with how the Boys Axe work is that it causes damage when you call it back too. So ideally, you want to throw it out and call it back as soon as possible, and that might be a little bit hampered by having double ammo, because you're going to be calling four axes back at once, which is going to be a crazy huge amount of damage. However, that does also mean that it is going to take long to throw those out, and if you have a ranged enemy or something, I will take this for right now, just for obvious reasons. Wow. That's a hell of a get. I'll take it, sure. I don't really need extra poison, but I got it, so flaunt it. All right, find the biggest amount of enemies that I can. That'll do it. Oh, it's this one. That's annoying. Okay, there's one, though. There's two, though, and also that, which will help with... I thought he would have been out of range. And he is. It just took longer than I wanted to. That's fine, though. All right, and I will take that. I want to get tons and tons of damage right now. By the way, you don't necessarily have to do this with brutality. I would like to say that if you are working with a tactics run, you can probably get even more damage out of this. You pair it up with something like a heavy turret. I would strongly recommend heavy turret, actually, if you just want to go for that. Also, there's 30 kills. Cool. Strongly recommend pairing it up with a heavy turret. Then you'll be able to get tons and tons of damage, but very low survivability. Tactics does not have nearly the amount of damage mitigation and everything that everything else has. I'm gonna keep the... Let's just take you. Replace this. Reroll. You know, I should have actually grabbed the map, because this is also one of the few runs that I would say you don't necessarily have to have both of the slots used at one time here. I do like having more brutality, but let's get poison. Damn. Well, there is more brutality at least, so that's cool. And what do I want? I mean, Soldier's Resistance is good. Maybe grab something like Acceptance. I'm going to be getting a lot of cursed chests if I'm going into the sewers and all that. Let's go Soldier's Resistance. More health, don't have to give up eating food. You're not on a diet here this time. I mean, granted, it's like, I think that most people would be on diets if they got cursed every time that they ate a cherry. Like, you know, Persephone style here. Okay, give me a lot of enemies. Watch out for the ravagers. I do not like ravagers, and I guess, you know, you had to replace these enemies with something after all, didn't you? Woo! Take them out. And that something was ravagers. Nice. Okay, well, that's not a huge amount of extra healing, but it's enough. It's enough. Still got Tainted Flask. As soon as it gets late game, it's gonna be all about those Benjamins, and by that I mean Tainted Flasks. All right, this is a good arbitrary time to pick right back up. All right, probably going to be going into the Ramparts this time, just because I really could use a food shop more than not having a food shop right now. The Malaise is getting intense, and I did take my own advice and took Alienation, and it helped out a lot. This area is not quite a gimme type of situation, but it isn't too bad to deal with. Let's just say that. And I will take the curse there. Yes, yes, yes. I was aware that was not a mistake. I knew that what I wanted to do was... There we are. Get rid of a little bit of Malaise. Even if in the food shop I do go and grab a... Nice. Do go and grab a thing of cough syrup. It's not going to entirely get my status down to 0 Malaised up. So, might as well take out a little bit of it right now when I know that I can easily kill all these enemies. At least for the time being. Alright, I could go look for where the other place is, but I want to check out the Ramparts too. The other thing is that there used to be a lot of bombers and arbiters in there again. I mean, I chose my route carefully for very specific reasons, and that's because they were otherwise horrible. So this, I think, should be a little bit more palatable. Actually, they're both 200%, so I don't really need that right now. Yeah, that's okay. I think you are going to be the best option, and just re-roll it, hopefully only once, and get a 100% on poison. Put a little bit of poison synergy in there. Because that is... good enough. I got it. I mean, it's not as fast as I would have liked it, but that's fine. Alright, aside from that, what else do I even feel like? Necromancy is tempting, because even though I'm not going to get a tremendous amount of use out of it, I can clear through enemies like nothing. So that combined with, you know, the little bit of Malaise reduction after fighting a boss, it's like, that's tempting, certainly. The other thing is, as always, Soldier's Resistance is good even if I'm not working with a melee build. Everything else really does need melee. Although combo works, I don't really need a huge damage increase. Damage is fine. Alright, 6 elite enemies. I mean, could be okay. I mean, it's not terrible. Let's go Necromancy. Let's go Necromancy, and then I will grab Soldier's Resistance or Dead Inside. Because I'm already very much discouraged from eating food. I think I can kind of ride out that type of feeling here and just make it so that I get virtually no benefit from food. There are still bombers in here. Okay, that's going to be annoying, but hey, I'll deal with a couple bombers. I mean, this is kind of their element after all. I suppose I can't be too mad at them. Ravagers, though, are still difficult to deal with. Knowing that I'm having a lot of trouble kind of managing how fast they are. Especially when they do that. Wow, those things are just ridiculously quick. All right, well, that would be okay, but I don't know if I want to take the curse right now. I should... It's not something I think that will be necessary. No, I saw that. Do it. You do it too. Why not? Numbers game. Law of large numbers. Necromancy is going to be... Okay. Oh, good. Thought I got hit by the shield bearer there. Which is not too bad, but... All right, then. It works. It works. I suppose, like, the real thing that I'm lamenting on that first run was that I... also okay. I mean... There's no arbiters down here. Nice. No arbiters down here, so it's like... I should be able to deal with this. I need the malaise reduction a lot. And I'm gonna do what it takes to deal with it. Nope. Ravagers do seem like... It seems like Ravagers are very similar to cannibals in how quickly they attack, but cannibals have a much larger wind-up time. Well, much more combos afterwards. So... Take that, nerds. And one, and we're good. Alright, alright. What I understand... Yes, invisible guys. From what I understand, things should have less ability to see you through walls, specifically elites. But I also don't really want to test that right now. Do I? What? It's like you just looked at bomb and like, huh? Seriously? Done. And then the bombers here just do that. And then do that, and then do that. Alright, alright. Yeah, not too bad at all. Not too bad. Now, anything particularly threatening going on down here? Because I do think I have another curse chest to take, and I want to be careful. I want to be cautious. No. The synergy is going to outweigh any 50% extra damage that I get here. Tom's place? Tom's Diner? Cool. Mushroomology. That would be called mycology, I think. Alright, I don't even need the health, so I can just sell that immediately. I could have kept that as maybe insurance, but with so few items unlocked, it's very likely that I'm going to see it again. I doubt that that's going to be the last that we see of Tom's Diner. What you got? Poison damage, but also just lower damage entirely. And lose out on a stat, not worth it. 5 kills, though. 5 kills is not too bad. This is definitely a strange route to be going through. I usually think that going through Ramparts, especially after the sewer, is maybe not like the most optimal way to do things. As far, you know, you want to go into either farther into the sewers or not worry about it entirely and just go for... there's a bomber there, though. I got him. When bombers are not being just constantly flanked by arbiters, it's not too bad. 0.34. Almost nothing, but hey, I'm at full health right now, so... Well, speak of the devil. Why did I say speak of the devil? That's not the phrase. It's not even remotely close to the sort of idioms that I want to use here. Oh yes, bombers also have a longer time before they use their melee attack. I mean, that was pretty quick, but I wouldn't really say that it was unmanageable. It was one that I could stand dealing with a lot of the time. Oh, already another... I go into the Ramparts so little that I don't really know what the spread of curse chests are in here until, you know, I'm in here. Same sort of thing with, like, the clock tower, which that is an unusual thing to do. But now without the arbiters and at least a more minimal amount of bombers, look, ravagers are indeed ravaging and also ravishing. Very pretty. except for those stupid elbow blades. But I still think that they are a million times better than dealing with Arbiters. Those guys are just... they're just too much. And we're good. Really, the knife throwers are still obnoxious, but the little nerf they received makes them fine. Makes them manageable. I'm not going to say that these things are easy. Dead Cells remains an incredibly difficult game. All right, take him down. Whew. But at least it's not, you know, something that can only be beaten by like 5 people now or something. Which is certainly what it was feeling like. I mean, I remember it took a while for the achievement to get to 5-cell spoiler area, like for that to get above 0% after the DLC came out. I think it's now at like 0.1%. Maybe that'll go... Oh, didn't even see you. Took so much more Malaise because of that. Oh, no. Yeah, I didn't take, Yeah, I can still take Malaise really quickly because I didn't take, Soldier's Endurance. Not Resistance. Oh, that would have been a good take now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, well. As it is, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a potioned charge, but that's okay. That's fine. I can... like, look, having... the two things, basically, is having a... yeah. Having Necromancy is going to help me out a lot. And 2, as soon as I get a... come, just go downwards! Ah! Anyway, there it is. Cough syrup. It's cough syrup. Of course, as you know... wow, that just took off 3. Jeez. I guess we're gonna go with a potion charge then, just because that was... if only you just went down. That is something, I would almost say, like, more than anything else in the game. Just, trying to fall through a one-way platform, and the hits keep constantly bringing me back up. They start coming and they don't stop coming. It's a huge problem. All right. Cool. Didn't face the correct direction, but there we go. Worked out anyway. All right, well, sucks that I lost potion charge, but yeah, that's fine. I can deal with it. Because I am probably going to be going to the Conjunctivius fight, and that means no more food shops left. Except in the Cavern, and that's so prohibitively expensive that you might as well not even count it. It's like 200,000 or so to get a potion charge when you're in the Caverns, and that is a price that I'm not willing to pay. Look, I know I always say, do what you got to, but it's like, damn, man, that's so much, though. Within reason. Some prices are more equal than others. I choose to see it. Still not completely down on Malaise as of right now, which is a problem. I mean, buying cough syrup, which was that expensive, and then using a potion charge afterwards, and I'm still... wow, that was very close. Well, and that was extra close, but mostly because I died. No, I didn't die. I just got hit a lot. That's fine. Good, good. I'm curious about what we are going to be seeing for... this is the alpha of the next update. I am going to guess it's probably going to be a small one, but I am curious to see if there is going to be any other major amounts of content released here. Because there certainly could be. Nah, nothing good. More areas, stuff like that. Although, from what I understand, the next big thing is supposed to be like a paid DLC as opposed to the free one that Giant was. There we go. I don't know. Even if they just found some way of putting back in temporal distortion, I'd probably be happy. That is... Well, it's overpowered. Let's not mince words here. And... Oh, come on! That was like one... It was like 1 pixel too far. A mere millimeter into it. Let's take you. Then see if I can get some poison on here. Well. Huh. Almost got me anyway, but, This is an overpowered run already. You know what? I'll just call this overpowered as hell run, and then we'll just call it a day here. Why? Because, hey. There's something to be said about just having a good time once or twice. You know, once in a while. Once or twice? Like, ever? No. Not worry about having to carve a run out of a, you know, normal mode, dealing with every single weapon in existence, hindering your ability to do anything. It's like, it's just gonna be nice. It's gonna be a nice day today. We're gonna have a nice run. Check out the Cavern, see what's going on there. Also, there's that nice glitch. Door slammed on itself by itself. Yep. I foresee a good run happening. Although, like I said, it is a little bit worrying as it is, just due to the... Used to be that killing these tentacles gave you the malaise reduction. But, it is a little bit worrying. Oh, come on, just do something. With the amount of malaise, but I will have a number of good stuff going on when I get to getting a tanked flask. All right. And then past that point, it should be totally fine. Because that is every 2 elites or so, if I'm doing it every time I... like 30 brutality, that's like every 2 elites I get 5 malaise cure. It'll be totally fine. Maybe I'll even go for the... Okay, now, again, this might be getting a little over confident, but I might even go for the giant this time. Like, hit up the... Oh, is it windy outside right now? Go for the giant. Get a solid kill there. You know, just about showing off what the sort of stuff you can expect when you want to do an overpowered run. When you're playing to win. You ain't just playing the game. You're playing to win. This is what you expect. And I'm actually playing pretty badly. So, to be honest, it's like you could easily do much better than this. Just be a little bit more cautious. Hell, just take a better... Come on, really? Just take a better route. There are better routes to be had. Certainly. Oh, come on, really? There. Ridiculous. But that's fine. I think I have resigned myself to just, you know, kind of a screwing around type of run, after all. And I don't even need the full heal here. This is good as it is. And what you got? Nah. Alright, let's get up to the graveyard, hit up the cavern. Should be fine. I think. I miss when the graveyard used to have a food shop in it. That was great. But 'tis no longer. What you got? Not bad. And also not bad. I guess, yeah, get more damage off this. Am going to have to get at least 1 point of tactics coming up here because, wow, this is really playing with fire. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to stick with alienation and everything else for the time being. I might blow another potion charge or two in here, but it won't be terrible. Besides, I also have invisibility, and that I do remember. Yeah, bombers were in here already. I don't think that that's a new addition. I'm pretty sure, at least. Yeah, whatever. Nothing you're going to be giving me is going to be better than the crazy contraptions that I got set up right now. It's working out great. And let's just line you up here, and great. Oh, invisibility necklace. Have you ever had any doubts on how good this thing was? I hope they have been dispersed at this point in time. Or at least will be by the time I get to the Cavern, absolutely. Because that is going to be extremely good when I get there. Alright, what do we got? Now the question is, if I do find some foodstuffs, would it be worth taking? And I don't know. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's not a cloud of poison, it's just regular poison enemies, so you have to be a little bit careful. Gotta keep your head on a swivel. I mean, this run is going well, but that's just because I have such overpowered weapons more than... because the play has definitely not been very good. But at the same time, it's like, you know, that's fine. It's working out despite that. And yeah, that's... I mean, yeah, when you can't just throw... you can't throw the axe straight down. This isn't like using magic missile, which is why something like the infantry grenades are so good, because you can angle them downwards like that. Do your old school type of Gradius style bomb. Not necessary most of the time. I mean, usually you're just... I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. That 30? Huh, good. Because if I get 60 here, the 60 kill door in the Cavern is a quite nice one. Things are 300% extra damage, which is, you know, like I would get a boy's axe, I don't know, like 13 or something. Which is great, like 100% worth it. And of course, I do have to get that. Gotta be a little bit cautious, but it won't be too bad with this type of build. What do you got? Anything of interest? No. And you? No. Like I said, I don't know if I would eat food right now. It would be Malaise cure. That is true. By the way, something that I would like to see, if gluttony, or whatever that mutation is called, managed to give you, like, double Malaise cure on clean food as well, that would also be quite nice. I mean, I can hear an Inquisitor down here shooting at stuff, but... okay. One, and... angle that a little bit better. Okay, fine then. I'm just go down there and do that manually as well. That's okay. 4 more enemies left, and then, again, hopefully get a super overpowered type of axe coming up here. Other than that, don't forget invisibility. It is next to invincibility. Now, I do become uninvisible if I go through a door, so I do have, so, you know, don't be too confident. Yeah, sure. Ah, couldn't quite get it. Should be okay. Yeah, there we go. And there's 60. Cool. Shrapnel axe. Neat. But it is legendary, so I get less stats on it and everything. I don't think it's worth it. And we'll just keep the invisibility right now. Just gotta walk through every one of these enemies here. Supremely overpowered run. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? And there we go. And then there's also potentially a place to get some food. Maybe. Sure, Architect's Key. Probably not going to spend the time required to actually use it, but it's good to know that it's there. All right, let's get up here, over here, and what you got? Nah, no. No, absolutely not. That is... I don't think that you get any cursed chests in cell doors. It's mostly cells in here. You can get a lot of extra cells. I don't think it's tremendously useful considering the stress and anguish that it takes to get in here in the first place. You're better off going elsewhere, but at the same time, it's good to keep in mind if you want to really hammer on the trying to get your cell count as high as possible. What you got? Nothing I want here. I mean, my needs are simple. Oh. Where's that defender? Right here. Okay, that'll work. Just be a little careful. Just do this then. And one more. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I got this, I got this. And there. That'll do it. I still want to avoid getting hit as much as possible, of course, just because of... Sure. Still want to try to avoid getting hit as much as possible, just because of the malaise, and also because I've been cursed again. As per usual. Can't, you won't, and you don't. Stop. Alright, what do we got? You... Nothing else that would be instantly attacking me. Well, there are some dudes up on top there that I'm going to be a little bit careful with. Ah, shooting at my grubbins. That could have been bad. But it wasn't, so it's totally okay. Sure. Alright. Well, this run has been going extremely well, and... really, as it is, it's like I would say that this is kind of like the optimal sort of outcome that you could possibly hope for. You know, getting an invisibility necklace while you're have only the most powerful weapons unlocked. I think you could also get away if you were get away with doing, I don't know, like a damage over time run. I know I like a lot too, and you can get similar but maybe not as good DPS out of it. Of course, anything that you get an invisibility necklace with is pretty much going to be run-breakingly good, just almost by definition. I would say that if you want to go into tactics, if you weren't worried too much about getting hit, you can always just like pyrotechnics, magic missile are both pretty fantastic weapons too. And again, if you get invisibility. It's a very simple type of binary type of thing. How overpowered is your run? Well, it could be so much more overpowered if you just got some invisibility. Let's go here again. Which, I mean, it's obvious as to why I didn't want to, you know, use this too much in a lot of the casual runs, but this is already such a overpowered run as it is. I feel like I am justified in doing so. Good stuff. But anyway, there we go. Curse taken care of. Got one piece of watered melon down here. I don't know if I really want to take it, to be honest, though, because I'm not a big fan of these dudes around here. And then also, I don't know if I would be able to get rid of the curse that it would give me either. And even more than all of that stuff that I just said, one of the other big deals is that if I do take that and can't find any more enemies, there is another area over here that I got to get through with a bunch of spikes, which is frightening. I'm not looking forward to that. I would rather not deal with that type of thing. I don't know. Overall, I would like to say that, like, the It's nice having brutality make a comeback. I do like using melee weapons, and using shields has been quite fun with survival, but seeing a comeback of the old red stat is just nice. Just a nice thing to see. All right. 13,000. Not great. Still going to be burning me in time if I don't happen to get more Malaise. I don't know. I don't remember what I was saying. Let's just continue on with the game. Cavern's right over here. I'm not going to worry about making sure that I get that extra food. I don't think that's going to be necessary or even important coming up here. So we can just mosey on in here. And I do have far more than 60 kills. So yeah. Let's see what we got for weapons. I hope it's something good. Because it could just be, you know, garbage too. Oh, this isn't actually 300%. I guess just 300% if you are going for the... Yeah, if you're trying to grab a item before the giant. You got to get to the giant first, and then you can get the 300% item. Well, all right, that's fine, though. That's fine. And I guess there's still cursed chests in here, after all. So I'm going to be rolling with it. With invisibility, I shouldn't be getting hit a whole lot anyway. You can also see the return of everybody's favorite enemy, the Arbiters. Hey, we're not going to be seeing a whole lot of them from now on, hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see. As it is, as long as I can get to over 30 or so points of brutality, I'm going to be somewhat confident in my abilities here. We'll see. We shall see. Really not having these demons. Man, what is up with some of these jumps? Really weird. Anyway, I saw that there was down here. And it is quite a lot more damage. So yeah, let's take it instead of this. Sure. Once again, I do think I am going to be hitting up against the damage cap sooner than later. And of course, it did put me in the really awkward position of having to do this weird jump again. There we go. Do you have like extra jumps from my amulet? No, unfortunately, but that's fine. I can get 60 kills here. That would be quite nice. There. Because then I could get the 300%. Oh, come on! Well, this is just ridiculous. Anyway. Because I could then get the 300% stuff that I was kind of hoping for in the first place. As it is... I'll think about taking that before I go into the next area. Oh boy, I think I'm going to have to use a potion charge. Dang. Oh well, that's fine, that's fine. I can live with it. Just remember to keep exploiting the invisibility. Oh, it's so weird. Why's it gotta be this way? Here, do you have extra jumping? I do. Ah, screw it. Let's just get rid of that then. I don't need to rely on that crutch, after all. I have done so for so long already. It does not need to continue in this way. Wait, I thought I saw a ground rune challenge rift there, but no such luck. Haven't seen any of those just yet, but they would be a welcome amount of extra stats. Like I said, kind of a little bit lacking on stats, comparatively. Nah, I gotta keep that poison for right now, even if it's at the cost of 50% extra damage. Because it just makes that second axe as good as 2 axes. Provided that you're not hitting the damage cap, which, again, gonna be doing a lot. What you got? I mean, it's something. I could probably take that and be totally fine, but it's also like, doesn't really seem like the most best course of action. Right into the lava, eh? Oh well, rally it up, rally it up. And also through necromancy. I shouldn't forget about necromancy. It's still a great great mutation, great asset to the team and all that. Now I can start building right into it again too, which will be quite nice. All right, the 4-cell door has a curse chest. Curse chest. Oh, this will also be nice too. Instead of that, let's do this. Did I like sell a 250% grenade to replace it with another 250% grenade? I hope not. I do think there's a good possibility that happened though. If so, in my defense, whoops. All right, let's just go find some place with like a bunch of demons. This'll work. And there, and there. And all right. That should give me like right up to full health too. You know, provided that I'm able to kill every single one of these guys before they are able to do anything to me. Good, good, good. Yep, and that's full health. Great. Go back and grab my bomb over here, and then can, there we are. Much nicer, much nicer. Okay. Still down 2 potion charges, but that's not terrible. 2 potion charges, I mean, I can beat any individual enemy with like 1 potion charge. So that's the entire, you know, theory behind using the Tainted Flask after all. Now if I could just find the rest of the... Oh man, I'm already down to 25 brutality. That is going to be something of an issue comparatively. Definitely will want to focus on grabbing as many points of that soon enough. This was probably because I dumped off the necklace or something, right? Usually how that sort of thing goes. Maybe I'll find one with a little bit better stat distribution. Good. Good. And yeah. All right. Yeah, once you have a good enough run, you don't need invisibility, I guess. It's still worth it to probably, you know, use it as much as possible. You know, if you are not like me and is explicitly trying not to use something overpowered, it's like, if you got it, you should be using it. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. If I had adrenaline, that would be a good time to proc it, but doesn't work. Only works with melee weapons, after all. What is this? Oh, awesome. At some point in time, I'm going to have to see if I can get a redemption arc going for that thing. Oh! Even being nerfed, that doesn't mean that they are trivial to deal with, does it? Okay. Get everything, stop everything from having a huge amount of extra health, and sell this immediately. Because I'm not going to be playing like that. This ain't the time, and it's never going to be the time to be taking that. Unless it is, I don't know. Who knows what the future will bring. Perhaps an improvement to that weapon? I mean, the one thing the magnetic grenade does well is that it does attack enemies through walls, which is important, which is good. That's where you get the festive outfit. Not going to right now. Her. All right. So many demons right now, but if I get them all in one place like that, yeah, so many things happening here that it's just a death pit. Which is what I need. A death pit is what I need. That was bad medicine? Kind of? That was a bad rendition of bad medicine. I'm sorry. Just append anything I ever say with I'm sorry, and I'll be much happier. Ah, there we go. I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, looking good. Good. Still haven't found the curse chest, though, and I am worried about that because, you know, these enemies are not the easiest. There's the exit. Don't quite need to go there yet. But after I get you, yep, there it is. Should be much nicer. Okay. All right. Looking snazzalicious. Oh, got hit there once, though. And, you know, they're just not even going to worry about that other Arbiter there. All right, what you got? Probably going to be the best cursed item in the game. The best colorless item. Colorless cursed item. It ain't bad. It ain't too shabbo. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be, like, incredible, though. I think it will be a serviceable type of thing, especially when I upgrade it in the next area, provided I have the money to. But I don't think it's... Yeah, okay. Anything else coming? No, they didn't see me. And now only one more enemy, and then this will be the last curse chest of the game, I think. I don't think there's two curse chests in here. I think it's just the one. There. All right. Feeling good. Oh, the mighty have fallen. And then he hits me anyway. That's some good irony there. Poetic irony. Or at least an unfortunate coincidence for the Arbiter. Almost got me there, but not quite. Okay, we good, we good, we gravy. Let's go. Tainted Flask is definitely going to be a take in the next area. Unquestionably. And I'm talking, like, for the giant fight. I'm not talking after the giant fight. I think that the extra damage that I'm going to get from that, I'm going to use. Because that dude is big and beefy. Might be a skeleton, but he's a big skeleton. Good. Still didn't quite get to the, either the 60 kills or the... Uh-oh. 30 brutality that I was looking for, which is unfortunate. But, hey, that's how it goes sometimes, man. Cut off. Roll down there. All right, all right, all right. Think we should be good. There's like a little bit more areas to explore. I want to kind of see if I can maybe get a couple more stats here, but if it's not happening, it's not happening. That's fine. I won't worry about it. Just come as it may. Okay, another elite. That's good. Because those, you get some real good necklaces when it comes to this area here. Gather everything up into one area, and... didn't quite get it. But that's fine. Regular chest, fine. How did I miss... How did I miss that guy there? I like this stat distribution. Yes. Also, you get like 10,000 gold from selling that necklace. That's great. A lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff. All right, let's just sell you then. Oh, I am at 40 kills right now. Do I want to try to go for the 60? Yes, I do. I don't know if I'm going to make it, though. If I get hit even once, I'm out of here. I'm peacing out. Like nobody's business. But there's still enough areas that it's possible. Oh, right, these guys don't care about their whole gimmick. So, that only works well for me. 275, not bad. It doesn't have the poison synergy, though. And it also doesn't have the brutality that I want. So, I'll dump it. It's probably better as getting me a little bit of extra money anyway, since I'm going to be using that for a number of things. Alright, get everything kind of in one area here, and we're good. Anywhere else? Maybe like a little bit over to the right here, but I don't think that's worth going for. As it is, I think that I've canvassed this area pretty much as I can. Although I was going to go for the 60 kills, don't forget about that. Right. It would just be so good if I got it. I'm just saying that it would be worthwhile. So I guess I will check out this area over here a little bit more. See if I can get the last 13 and then call it a day vis-a-vis the sewers. Okay. Okay. Come on, 52. The new 52. Let's go. Yeah, don't forget the only goes side to side. 5 left. 5 left. Come on. Come on. I got this. I got this one. This should be in the bag, consider if I can just find a couple more enemies. And I do think that there was that one 2-cell door somewhere around here that I can go into and fight a couple more demons or something. I was kind of keeping that off to the side in case I needed emergency curse fodder to deal with. Yeah, right here. All right, I think I got it. There's 60. Okay, let's go. Regular chest, no, not cursed. Good enough? Yes. Do need an extra. I mean, it's 250% damage, 60 kills. All right, this is a good cavern. This was a good cavern. So, let's just check out what's going on with the boss fight. I'm hesitant, but I do also think it should be fine. Maybe. I suppose only time will tell now, won't it? However, first off, what do we got in here? All right, all right. Good stuff, good stuff. So, I like you. I'd prefer if I had... I mean, let's just take you, I guess. And maybe I shouldn't have sold that. I mean, it was a little bit too hasty with the selling, but as long as I can... That's good enough. That's fine. That's what I was looking for, essentially. All right. Going to go for Tainted Flash, Soldier Resistance, and Dead Inside. There. 40,000 health. 2 potion charges, and with more guaranteed on the way. Almost 30 brutality. And I can do that one more time. For whatever it's worth. Hey, I'm back. Probably be a good place for... This would probably be a good place for adrenaline to get working. No, okay. Well, no flawless kill here, but I wasn't really expecting it anyway. Okay, there we go. That'll work. That's all right. Yeah, the damage is just fine here. I am very much okay with that. Ooh. Okay. Get that poison on there, and then get the extra damage. I think I'm actually going to blow the potion charge here. Let's make sure that this is going to turn out good, and make sure that he doesn't get that extra charge on his pauldrons there, if I can avoid it. Oh, so close. Okay. Start attacking here. Don't slack off just because you're worried here. You still got to keep attacking. Ah, got me, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, there we go. Nice. All right. Oh, that's almost tempting, but is definitely not going to be going into my repertoire here. An interesting take, but not worthwhile. All right. There we go. Only one potion charge left, which, yeah, that's going to be an issue by itself, but at the same time, that's why you got Tainted Flask. That's why Tainted Flask does so well here. And it is down to 2 elite enemies. So, if I see 2 elite enemies, or, well, I have 4 elite enemies that I can fight, just guaranteed in the castle. It's like I might as well just use it to get rid of all my Malaise and everything, and then go to town. Bomber's still in here, but I don't think anything else is going to be. Yeah, I can actually take this now that I don't have, Ravagers, eh? Oh, 2 of them. Ah. Ooh, yeah. This is gonna be a thing. The damage is great. But I also know just how quickly those guys blow out of there. Nope! No Revenge of Garen this time. I'm granted that's not the only one that I'm going to be encountering here, but any of them could possibly be the Revenge, again, of Garen. Right. Well, whatever. This is an area where I'm going to get 2 elites right now, so I can already just blow the potion charge the second that I get to that arena. It'll be parfait. And we good? We good. Oh, yeah. Having less demons, 1, and 2. Let's go. There we go. Having less demons, 1, and 2, no arbiters is just already making this so much nicer. Oh. All right. Don't have necromancy anymore, so I am going to be moderately lacking for heals, but, well, so much for Revenge of Garen. It's okay, though. Soldier's Endurance made it so they only took 1 point of Malaise from that entire thing. And I'm a real big beefy boy right now. It's, health is becoming less and less a factor over time, especially if I'm going to be permanently taking Dead Inside and all of that. There we are. Let's go. I could get the 60 here, but I doubt that I'm going to be getting anything worthwhile out of that door compared to at least the... Aha! I freaking got that. I don't know what you're talking about. The ability to only really effectively hit 1 enemy at a time is a problem with this weapon, but really as far as problems go, it's fine. It's not the most major of ones, certainly. Alright, I'll go in there in just a second, because I want to kind of make sure that I have a second elite to leech off of for the potion charge before I go take on the Elite Slasher. Alright, Le Ravager, but thankfully saw him more than well in advance. It's this makeup again. My old enemy. My greatest friend. It's not usually how that goes. There. I didn't utterly fail it this time. Okay, good. And this will be the other elite that I'm looking for. Nope. Nope. It's fine. And there. All right, let's do this. I'm ready. Okay, and okay. We're good. there's another elite in here, too. I mean, they don't necessarily have to appear outside of each one of these little mini-boss rooms. I would also be happy about that. There. Nice. All right. Key to the castle. Would it be worth kind of checking out this area a little bit? I don't know. Maybe it's not going to be too bad to actually go through here. Because then I can get a lot more of the castle explored. Just by going in and out of the doors around here. So what you got? All right, so it just dumps me out right over here. Fine, fine. Not really the, you know, what I'm looking for exactly, but it's fine. 31. Can probably start pouring everything into health at this point. I don't think that I have anything that's really, you know, necessary as far as extra damage goes. I'm not really getting too much more of a benefit after all. But there's one elite killed, and no other ways to get extra poison. Even though I don't actually know if that's making any effect right now. I'm probably coming up against the damage cap pretty easily. Sounds good. Nice. All right, that's what I like seeing. And that would be okay, but the necklace I got right now is better. Has so many stats on it. All right, I'm not gonna like even risk going through that spike trap right now just to get an extra little bit of healing. That's not, it is not necessary, and it is not welcome in this household, young man. Look, while you're living under the roof of Big Daddy Firebird, you're not going to be bringing any sort of vampires in here. What you got? Poison, but meh. Like, the weapons I got right now are so, like, powerful that is not going to... Powerful or necessary for the synergies happening, that it's not worth taking it. Same thing there. Might get 60 kills anyway, at this rate. Well, only one potion charge, but full health, no malaise. It's pretty okay. It's going pretty all right. Still want to watch out for those ravagers, though. And just watch out for everything, really, but, you know, ravagers are part of everything. And let's go. I guess that's the exit for here. So where's the actual exit for the level? I don't know. But it's sure making itself scarce. There's 6 kills. So even if I get hit now, got that locked in. Not even going to be a thing. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. All right, almost got me there, but not quite. That's not good enough. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, after all. Now, where am I actually going? Looks like it's going to be going down more from the one entrance to the thorny arena. Botanic laboratory, as I like to call it. And then... yeah, hit up the final dude, and we should be good for now. By the way, I'm not running out of disk space again. I'm just thinking about that right now, and it's like, it has been over an hour and a half. No, it's okay. I did clear out a whole lot of old episodes of Dead Cells here, but consigning them to the void might still not be enough. Increasing speed, that's okay. If I was working with a melee weapon, you know, getting frenzy, that's the sort of thing that I would be looking for. Be quite good. But as it is, I think I'm going to go in here and... like, not even worry about going for extra damage and just go for extra health. Yeah. 60,000. I've gotten up to 90,000, so... 100%, No. Don't need that. Unless it had some sort of crazy poison enabler. But that's the only thing that I could use here, really. What you got? Also save up money for... No. 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 Okay. Also save up some money here for the eventual shops that I'm going to get in 5-cell spoiler area. Which I'm still calling it that, yeah. No, I think I'm doing okay for mutations right now. Doing just fine for now. Anyway, this is, as long as I don't really mess this up real bad, this should be just fine. There's still a chance, though. There's always a chance. That's good, though. It's a good start. Okay, and... Turn around! Oh, come on. Now, that's just embarrassing. Oh, didn't do that in the correct order. Should be good. Right. Oh, yeah, I suppose there are 3 elites that actually get summoned in this fight, so... Could have probably used the potion charge anyway right now. Kind of forget about that, but it's like they are elites. It's like that is their official classification after all. Smooth probably could have done that without getting hit, but I didn't. No, I'm sorry. There we are. And there we be. Let's go. Give myself a solid win. And call it an episode. Now I can stop calling it 5-cell spoiler area. Yeah, I know. I've been in that door plenty of times, especially when temporal distortion was still a thing. It's just a legendary weapon as per usual. Most of them did. You know, I never really got any sort of explanation as to why there's a big skull on the moon in the background there. I suppose it shall remain a mystery until the DLC. All right. And then, of course, to make up for taking out Arbiters in every other area, they have been added back to the Astrolabe. Come on. It's fine, though. It's fine. There's plenty of opportunities for me to get my potion charges back, after all. And this time, I think I'm going to have Vampirism out here. Why? Because if I do happen to take a lot of health and I'm not confident in my HP, then suddenly I'll be able to have some way of... Yeah. Oh, come on. You know what? This is a good opportunity to do this. And then, you know, presumably not get hit immediately afterwards, but what do you want from me here? Anywho, looks all right. Do I get any extra health from that? 58. Nah, keep what I got then. But yes, that'll be a good way to get back a little bit of extra health in case that becomes necessary. Which I don't know, it might. Because after all, buying like a potion charge in here would be ridiculous. Way too expensive. Like 200 plus thousand, and I ain't gonna play like that. However, Vampirism, still pretty expensive. Almost 200,000, but less. Less than that. And that's important. It's an important distinction to be made. Alright. Okay. And I guess they're both the same, so I don't know. Sure. And there we go. And 1 flask refill sounds gravy. Yeah, I guess up here then. All right, yeah. Should be just fine from this point on, I'd like to say. Little chance of me just completely getting killed. I mean, it's not impossible, certainly. If I fall down to the pit below, Or if I just happen to get hit by too many elites or something. That would be bad. Okay. But that's an unlikely circumstance to occur. Presumably. Presumably. We'll see. We'll see. What you got? Good. You know, most people, when they have like one single game they play on their channel or something, winning is just to be expected. You just do that all the time. And then it's, losses are rare. People doing streaks all the time if they got some sort of a marquee game that they play on their channel. Not for me, apparently. It's just that getting a win is rare and something that I pretty much have to cheese out the game for, it feels like a lot of the time. Oh, that's how it goes, you know? I mean, I don't know if that necessarily makes it better or worse in one way or another. Definitely keeps the tension up, knowing that I'll very likely fail this. But at least, you know, hey, we got a time here where a win is all but guaranteed. Should have probably just, you know, if I'm getting this many elites in a row, I should have just used the... Should just been using the, Tainted Flask here. Gotten another charge. I mean, not that I'm really, like, down on health or anything. Just, you know, if you can, why not? If you got the ability to, you might as well exercise that right. Remove the ghosts from it. Okay, okay. Nah. Nah, dude, don't even try it. No food shop this time, which is fine, I guess. I don't really necessarily need it, but I could have probably used it. If they wanted to offer it, I wouldn't have turned them down. Oh, well. Okay. Alright, and I can't really go down there. Traps are also going to be kind of difficult to deal with. I mean, they just generally are in the Astrolabe, but definitely going to want to keep an eye out for that and be on my toes and all that. In the meantime, almost have 60 kills. Not that you actually get anything for that. And as always, oh hey, he's joined by a the usual bomber that gets put down here was joined by a failed experiment this time. It doesn't happen every time. In fact, I would say it doesn't really happen too often at all. Usually it's just Soul Bomber, which is their welcome wagon to the basement of the Wizard Tower, as I like to call it. Good. Use the flask right now? Nah, shouldn't be necessary. I'm going to have 2 more elites to fight when I get up to the top of the tower anyway. No. Nice. And sure, let's just go into damage right now. I don't think it really makes too much of a difference as it is. A little bit of extra health might make a difference, but I want to say unlikely. I'm actually kind of glad that I hit the slammer there instead of the failed experiment. That is an okay dodge on the failed experiment's part, in my opinion, my professional opinion as a Dead Cells player and a doctor. And a doctor of Dead Cells playing. Oh, didn't you know? That's what I got my doctorate in. It's not just video games. I majored in Dead Cells. Ah, God, that's worse. But hey, I'm going to use the potion charge as soon as I get up to the top of this anyway, so it'll be totally fine. Boop, boop, done. Huh. You... oh, no, okay. A little bit unusual. Wait, what? Wait, are you telling me that I could have just... Are you telling me that I could have just done this? Skip the entire tower? Oh. Motion twin. Motion twin? What's going on? What? Yo guys, I think something's broken. I think somebody, like, punched the tower off kilter here. Okay, then. There's things I can do. Uh-oh. Maybe there's not. Oh, no. Oh! Oh, boy. Huh. It is an alpha, but, oh, maybe I can do one really... I don't have, like, extra jumps or something on my necklace. Oh, because that would have been really useful. Maybe I can find another elite and they would give me an extra jump or so? I don't know. I guess I'm going to try to jump across? Oh, boy. Nope, that's not going to work. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm going to try to go find another elite and see if they might have, like, a 1 or 2 extra jumps. That would do it. But, yeah. Huh. Well, this is definitely a sticky wicket. Might have to just end the episode in a very disappointing manner, then, I suppose. I don't know, anything else before I leave? No. And it's not really better or worse than much of anything else that I got here. Come on, elites, elites. Well, with the way that it's maybe spawned, maybe I can do some, like, weird shenanigans vis-a-vis this. Let's take a look for you first. Okay, okay. Although, what if I were to... No. Huh. Well, this is definitely a different way to end the episode than I expected, but, I think it's gonna have to be this way. Unless you got something for me up here, potentially. Victim once more to the ravages of Alpha. It happens. It certainly does happen. Yay. Not that it really does anything for me, but still. And I'm definitely not going to be able to... Nope. It ain't letting me at all. And yeah, even if I got up there... I don't think I can do it! Like, this is... Huh. Would have kept one of those necklaces on the ground if I knew that this sort of shenanigans were going to be occurring. Come on, one more try. Nope, it's just... It ain't happening. It's not like it's invisible or anything, right? Nope. All right, well, let's just count that as a win and call it a day because I got nothing over here is solid. No. What a weird way to end this episode. Well, after a couple more attempts, I did manage to get up here, which is still crazy, and I don't really know how exactly I did it. It was just jumping up against the ceiling, and then I kind of popped up above the floor here. So I'm just going to count that as a win, and let's go finish up this run. I'm glad that I am able to actually finish right now, because I think that would have been pretty bad if to have that run end right there. Even though it's, you know, considering the sort of insanity that happened, I think that would have been entirely appropriate. All right. So, yes, despite the fact that somebody broke the tower, looks like we are actually going to get a win out of this, which is what I was really hoping for. Silly. I mean, this is actually a couple days after I recorded the original part of this, so it's not even... So I was actually going to just straight up quit this run and then start up a different one, but then I'm like, you know what, if I still got this save, I'll give it a couple more tries, and it worked. So, I don't know. Let's just go. Hey, you. A decent amount of cells, no less. Thankfully, I'm pretty sure he doesn't get any more powerful for the amount of cells you feed him. All right, let's go. Okay. Oh, I got hit anyway. But that's fine. I mean, this is some pretty minimal amounts of hittage as of right now anyway. All right, I foresee this as being absolutely no problem at all. Even with a single point of potion charge, that's not going to be a problem in any way. Yeah. Okay. I always get hit by that attack. It's really easy to dodge. You just wait until it starts to shine there, but that doesn't mean that I don't screw it up over and over regardless. All right, come on. Does he always get full health from that? I've never actually looked at it. Good dodge. All right, should be getting to the last phase real quick here. Will be no problem. Of course, this is what I was talking about. Extremely, extremely powerful run. And in fact, getting to this next area here, let's just make absolutely sure that... Oh, he's still attacking. Let's just make absolutely sure we're okay. And then let's go. I still got hit by it anyway. Oh, well, that's fine. It's how it do sometimes, after all. 3, 4, and yeah. It's always about 4 times it does that. And there. Yeah, really, the Collector is not too bad of a fight, but... got me anyway. But that's fine. Stop doing that. And there we go. Time to unleash the power. Like this. Okay, well, not before he does this, but that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. There. All right, easy win. Highly recommend this build if you just want to get through 5-cell mode. Let me tell you. Works every time, except for when you die to curses over and over.